How you doing? What's your name and badge number?
Stinson, 2518.
How you doing?
Good.
I'm just out here recording.
Okay.
Getting pictures of the post office. They seem to have a problem with it. I told them that there's no trespassing signs, and there's also nothing saying that I can't go. I was just simply taking pictures. I wasn't even but 3 feet. Yeah, I was like maybe 3 feet inside of their gate.
Okay, well you can't be in there. It says authorized vehicles.
It says authorized vehicles only. I'm just a
yeah.
person. I mean, can you get a sergeant out here? I mean, like, can you get a supervisor?
No, you can't be past the gate.
Yeah, I
don't
understand.
have one available right now.
You should. I mean,
Well, there's a big shooting going on right now, so no, we don't have one available.
Okay.
So you get me.
Okay, that's fine.
So what's your question?
No, I'm just saying. I mean,
Yeah, you can't be in an unauthorized area when you're not authorized.
it doesn't say unauthorized. It said authorized.
Right there.
It's
Right there.
I mean, can you guys just
Common sense would
It
tell
says
you.
no
hold on? Please
trespassing.
calm down.
You got your
Can we
ID,
just
Andrew?
talk? Can we just talk to each other? You know, actually
I'm
no.
talking to you.
Actually
Can
no.
we just talk to
I
you?
don't feel
No.
comfortable unless you charging me for the crime.
No, I need your ID because it's illegal not to give me your identification.
No, it's not. Can you just
It
get?
is.
Can you
I
call
can put
call
you
your?
in the
Can
back
you
of
at
my-
least
Sir,
call your
I can
supervisor?
put
Okay,
you
I'll
in
give
the-
your ID.
Thank
Under
you.
threat of arrest.
I appreciate it.
Under threat of arrest. That is under threat of arrest, right?
It's what?
It's under threat of arrest, right?
Under.
If I don't give you your
arrest?
ID, I'll be arrested.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. That's all I need to hear from a lawyer. Ooh, litigations.
Talking in a different language here, boss. What's a good phone
I'm
number
talking the
for
legal
you?
language, the law.
What's a good phone number for you?
720 ILCS 526-4 states
What's
that
a
I
good
can
phone
record in
number for
here.
you, Austin?
My name is good enough.
Are you still staying on Crestwood?
No,
Where are you staying?
I'm homeless.
All right, give me just a minute. 5-2, switching to 5.
I will wait. I will wait as long as I need to wait
Last
for a
name
supervisor.
Triplett, Tom, Robert, Ida, Paul, Lincoln, Edward, Tom. First name Austin, Adam, Union, Sam, Tom, Ida, Nora, middle E, Edward, 7899, white male.
You guys do realize you don't have any authorization.
What are
You don't have any authority here. This is
Okay.
public. This is federal property.
Yeah, we do. Police get called.
Okay, police
Perfect.
might get called here, but you don't have any
Yeah,
authority.
We can
Is your
ding
body
somebody,
camera
we
on?
can arrest somebody. Yeah,
I would
it's on.
appreciate it if you quit covering it up with your notebook.
I'm not. I'm writing. Okay.
Can
Go
I
ahead.
can I please at least hear you call for your supervisor? You at least got to call for your supervisor. Can you call for your supervisor, dude?
I have Austin Triplett here, who is trespassing inside their property. He's requesting a supervisor. Are you available now?
I was not trespassing.
Temple. When you're in an unauthorized area, it's just called
That's not trespassing. Yeah, but that's not trespassing. It says authorized vehicles. That means I can't drive my
Where they
vehicle
want
back there. I mean, God.
So
You
they
guys
just-
should
they
really
don't want
look
you on
into the law.
property.
I understand that,
Okay.
but you guys, I want a supervisor either way.
Yep.
Since we've had a contact, I want a supervisor,
Okay.
and I'll wait. I'll wait as long as it needs to take.
Austin, do you work?
I want you to be educated. Yes, I do work.
Okay.
I work 5 days a
Where do
week.
you work at?
I'm not going to tell you that. I don't answer questions. I just
Just
want
one
to
of
speak
these
to your
auditors.
supervisor because I want you guys to go look at that little poster that's posted right inside of their little lobby right there that says I can record up in here. And that's not a no trespassing sign. That says authorized vehicles only. I'm not a vehicle. I'm a personnel. I'm a private person. You understand what I mean? That's for vehicles. That doesn't say no trespassing. And I don't want to hear no cops playing because you know I'm right. If you put a no trespassing sign, yes, I can't go back there. I've been through this before.
Austin, here, I want you to look at
I was
something.
gonna say the sign is right there.
Can you read that?
So yeah, I didn't go back there.
No, can you
I
read
went
this?
I went 3 feet past there.
Can you read that?
Yeah, that's
it say?
over here. I went
What's
3
it
feet
say?
past there. Okay, I didn't see that.
It
I
says
came from
no-
over here.
Okay, that's not our responsibility if you see it or not. So you were trespassing because you were inside the gate, okay? So you can argue it.
Well, I
but
still
it's
want
not
the
my
supervisor out here.
responsibility
Though. I would rather talk
for
to the
you
supervisor.
to not read, okay? It's your
Yeah.
responsibility to make sure that you're not violating laws.
Well, no, it's both responsibilities. Because they only have one
No,
sign
it's
over here.
yours.
It
It's
has to be
posted.
posted on
It-
both sides. But it has to be posted on both sides.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to be readily available to see.
It's totally readily available.
Yeah, if you're turning
Unless you're blind.
left. I mean,
Okay.
no. If you come
You
from
said
this
that you
way,
can read, so
if you
I
come
believe
from
you.
this way, it's not posted over here.
Okay. It's your responsibility to be able to read and look where you can and can't go, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Okay. It's one sign out of the whole area. I mean, but I didn't
Just
trespass.
Make sure, like, if you're
I
somewhere
just
else,
want to
like,
show
you're
you
just
something. You see the
double-checking
curbs over
if
here?
you're reading the signs.
You see the curbs over here? I didn't go past those curbs. You understand? I went like maybe a foot past the gate. I didn't.
Yeah, that's
If you mind if I just come show you?
No, I can.
No,
understand.
if I just so I can visualize
Well,
exactly where I was
at.
at.
The gate, and I see where the gate's at.
Yeah, okay. You see how the gate is angled? How the hell are you supposed to tell that?
Well, you shouldn't be there.
What do you mean? I'm taking pictures.
A reasonable person wouldn't go past probably the authorized vehicle.
A reasonable person.
Unless you work for the post office.
That
Which
sounds
you
ridiculous.
obviously don't.
I mean, I work for the public.
But not the post office.
Yeah,
I work
okay.
for the public too, but I'm not.
I mean, it doesn't
Authorized
sound like it.
unless I'm here for
I'll just
a
wait for the
matter.
supervisor.
All right.
Yeah, I'll just wait for the supervisor. There you go. Create privacy for the public. Sure. What you got in there?
Lunch.
A ham sandwich. I don't hate you guys, man. Fucking, I'm just trying to out here exercise my rights. So theoretically, if all three of us were in a race.
Like a foot race?
Yeah, like a foot race.
Nah, that wouldn't happen.
No, I'm saying like if I was in.
Fool you, bro.
I was in.
You got no chance.
In second. If I was in second place.
Nah, you'd be in third.
If I was in second place and you passed me, what place would you be in?
I beat you.
No, what place would you be in?
I beat you.
No, I'm saying like it theoretically, if I was in second place and you passed me.
I don't really talk theoreticals because there's so many.
Okay.
Variables.
You got it.
The weather,
Yeah. Okay. You got it.
variable,
All right.
If I'm tired, fatigued, if my muscles are atrophied that day, if I worked out the day before, if I've eaten, the time
All right, now
of
say-
day can also affect that because. Working the schedule I work now before I
No, that's
work
that.
out
No,
in
it
the
was just
afternoon, now I
like
work
a
out in the
theoretical
morning, so
question.
It depends on what time of day we're having this foot race. There's so many
No,
different
it was just a simple mathematical question.
Sorry.
What's going on?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
Hi, what's your name?
Ed King.
Asking.
In
Okay.
there somewhere.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, Austin.
Which tire doesn't move?
We want you banned from here, so just don't return on the property. Otherwise, you'll be arrested.
For
We want you arrested today, so okay.
well, they really can't. But
They
I mean, for what reason am I being banned?
They technically don't even need a reason. They just don't want you on their property. Okay.
You know, can I get the postal police out here?
The who?
The postal police? Yeah, the federal postal police.
We have federal postal.
Yes, there is. There's federal police.
I know that.
There's
I know
somewhere.
they
There's
exist.
somewhere.
I think they're based on.
And that's the only people that actually have jurisdiction on this property. I would rather be trespassed from the federal postal police. I'll wait.
So him as a representative of this facility can say he doesn't want you here. He can.
No, you know I understand that, but
If you want to give them a holler and just pass on his information, we can do an information report. So we'll give you a card number.
can I get the federal postal police's number? Or,
I don't have that, but you have a cell phone.
yeah, but
You can
yeah.
Google it.
Well, I will be. I'm going to be
I
contacting.
have to Google it.
I'm going to be contacting Lieutenant Davis first thing in the morning about all of this shit because you don't have any jurisdiction here. But you really. No, I know. I'm saying that they don't either, and either does he, to be honest with you, because if you actually look at the law, you can go look at poster 7 too. It's right in there, right on the wall. It's right in there on the little entrance.
You're allowed to film.
Yeah.
This encounter begins with a man recording at a post office, but things quickly escalate when employees accuse him of trespassing and call the police. The man insists he was only a few feet past the gate, taking pictures, and argues that the signs only reference authorized vehicles, not pedestrians. He repeatedly points to postal policies and claims he has every right to record on federal property. When officers arrive, they demand identification and explain that he was inside an unauthorized area. The man disagrees, requests a supervisor, and argues that the posted signs are unclear and improperly placed. Rather than leaving the issue alone, he challenges nearly every statement the officers make, insisting they should know the law and even quizzing them with hypothetical questions while waiting for a supervisor to arrive. After the supervisor reviews the situation, the man is informed that he will not be arrested, but is officially warned and told not to return to the property because the post office wants him trespassed. The discussion shifts to jurisdiction, federal property, and public recording rights, with the man maintaining that only postal authorities have authority over the location and promising to pursue the matter further. In the end, no arrest is made and the interaction ends peacefully, but the video becomes another lengthy debate over public photography, trespassing laws, and the limits of police authority when citizens insist on testing those boundaries.
Excuse me? Yeah, he coming in.
Okay.
Yeah, he recording too. You gonna tell him not to record?
Oh.
Yeah, he should be recording. Yeah.
I just want to go along and say, let y'all know the audio will record right now. Yes.
He's here recording and disturbing the peace. He's no longer can be here.
Alright, you step out.
For what?
Cause what business do you have here?
I was sent over here. I went to that other building over there to talk to the PIA representative. So I dropped a PIA request, which I'm allowed by law, state law. They sent me over to this building. They talked to, I guess, the administration on the other end. He told me to come to this building so I could submit my PI request. So he said, they said,
over here?
You don't have business here.
You don't have business here. I need you to step out. We're not gonna go back and forth. Just
I
step out.
do have business here. I'm trying to tell you what my business is.
All right, tell me outside.
I'm not going outside.
You gonna go outside? You gonna go to jail for trespassing? It's your choice.
Can I get a supervisor?
24. You still can step outside. Come on. Can
Don't
get a
touch me,
supervisor's
sir.
location?
I didn't do anything.
I'm asking you to step outside. We're not doing that.
Why are you putting your hands on me?
Because I'm asking you to step outside.
But you violate my rights.
No,
What
I'm
are you
not.
talking about?
Step
Yes, you
outside.
are.
You trespass. Step outside.
How am I, what law did I break? What law did I break? You putting your hand, I'm telling you, don't put your hands on me.
You're not coming across.
Can I get a supervisor's location?
I've been through this already.
I understand, but step outside.
Can you, what are you doing?
Step outside.
Look, if you
Step outside.
Can you, why are you putting your hands on me like
Step
that?
outside. I'm asking you to step outside.
Don't
push me back.
Don't put your hands on, what are you putting your hands on me for?
Just step outside. You doing all this?
No, you don't have,
Listen,
you don't
step
have no
outside.
right to put your hands on.
You don't got no right to be in here.
What law did I break? What law did I break?
You gonna step outside or you gonna go to jail? Which one?
So now the threat of arrest? Let's go then. Your supervisor on the way, right?
Yep.
24, what the supervisor needed for?
This gentleman.
That's definitely assault.
It's not assault.
That is assault.
No, it's not.
You put your hand, for what reason? I didn't break no law. No law.
He asked for a supervisor because he feels like he don't belong here. Pull uncle, stop.
No law. You know you messed up, right?
Trespassing.
Trespass is a
Trespassing.
secondary offense.
Trespass? No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
What?
No, it's not.
How am I trespass on public property?
It's not public. That's the thing. It's not public.
This not public?
It's not public. No.
Then what is this?
No.
It's private?
Did
Who
you ask
own
for a
it?
supervisor?
I did.
Okay. You talk to him when
But I can talk. I got freedom of speech.
You're right. I said, did you ask for a supervisor?
I did ask for a supervisor. You shouldn't put your hands on me. Definitely filed a complaint on you. What is it, bail?
Yes, sir.
Badge number what, 1208?
1208.
Yeah, you definitely shouldn't have done that. How you doing?
How you doing, sir? I'm off this blog. Everything is automated recorded.
You a supervisor or you just his?
I'm Ms. Becker. What's the problem?
Okay. It wasn't no problem, right? I came over here to do a PI request with this building over here. I talked to the administration that was on the other end. I've been at this building before about a month ago. I had no issue. Talked to the same thing, Baltimore police, no issue, right? Came back, he said, okay, they had nobody in the back right now in that building. He said, go over to 1901 or 1910 and the administration, they'll let me do my PI request here. I said, okay, I walked over here. They got an issue with it. They said, hey, they're not gonna call the administration. He tracking, I'm on the way. They said, you can't record in this building. I'm like, it's public property. I can record all my engagement on public property, right? They got an issue with that. This officer right here gonna put his hands on me, push me out the building. Definitely should have done that. I didn't break no law. I came peacefully. I told him exactly why I'm here, and he pushed me out the building.
Technically,
No, you pushed me out the building. I gotta record
Did
it.
you back up?
No, you pushed me.
Okay, well then I pushed
You pushed me.
okay,
Then
I
you
pushed out the
then
building.
he
You
removed me
had no
under
right
threat of
to leave.
arrest.
You trespassing.
I'm not
They asked you
trespassing.
to leave. This is their building. They asked
It is
you to
not
leave.
their building.
It
It
is
is not their building.
Okay.
They the security, but it's not their building.
Right.
So when they asked you to leave, did
They-
you want to leave?
They don't have the right to tell me to leave. They don't have that right. I have business here.
Sir, they do have a right.
They do not unless I violate or break a law.
You're not allowed to record.
Yes, yes, I can.
No, you can't.
So why did they say they needed you out of?
Because they didn't want me to record.
Okay.
That is a constitutionally protected activity.
Okay.
They cannot tell me that.
Okay. So they wanted you out of the building
Right.
because you were recording.
Correct. And they felt uncomfortable.
Okay. Were you going to leave willingly out of the building?
After I did my business, yes.
No, because they wanted you out the building at that very moment, right?
They did, yes.
Right. So upon the request, we have to also request you to leave. That's how that works, right? So wait a minute.
Okay.
So that's how that works. If you refuse to leave, then you'll be there for trespassing, and then we will have to remove you. We don't want to do that, but that's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Can I talk now?
Yeah, you can talk.
Right. So this building, right? This is Department of Social Services.
Yes.
It is a public building.
Sure it is.
It is a public building, right? I have the
So
right.
it's the police department.
So it's a police, and I've been in the police department too.
But if we tell you gotta go, you gotta go.
Now here's the thing, right?
Am I right or wrong?
It depends.
No, it doesn't.
No, yes, it does.
On what?
Right? Because as long as I'm in public accessible areas, I can record, and I also can record.
No. That's not answering my question. This is a public building, just like a police department is a public building.
Correct.
Wait a minute. So if we ask you to leave, you in our building,
You can ask, and I can deny that request.
and then you'll be removed.
No, and then that'll be a violation of my rights.
Okay.
Right? And then I can handle it as such. Right?
You can.
Right? This is definitely a violation. We definitely gonna file a complaint on him.
Sure.
Right? And then we'll handle it like that. No big deal. He shouldn't have put his hands on me
Okay.
at all.
I wasn't here for that. All I'm saying
Right.
is that's how the procedure works with trespassers or people that aren't willing to go when they want to go.
Right. But I have to violate the law or especially on public property to be trespassed. I didn't do anything to be trespassed.
When you are told where there is a public building, if you were told by security, pretty sure you were told by security, right?
Correct.
When you are told by security in a public building, where is the mall, where there is the police department, where there is this building, you have to leave because you are recording. They might have their policy. You are recording, and we don't want you here no more. And you don't want to. They can't put their hands on you. But if they call us, and you don't want to willingly leave, then we have to remove you.
And
We
if
don't
you
want to
do-
do that, but that's just how
Right.
it
And
goes.
if you do, that would be infringing on my constitutional rights.
Okay.
Which is fine. I just filed a complaint because that is a violation. He definitely violated my constitutional rights.
Okay.
And it's no big deal.
You have the right to do whatever you want about whatever,
Right.
but I'm just telling you how the procedure works with us.
Right. And again, I've dealt with y'all, right, plenty of times. Right. So
You
it's
should know a little bit.
right. So again, right, I have the same thing. I asked people to come down here, no problem.
Okay.
Cleared it up. Can I get your name and badge number, ma'am?
Say it again.
Can I get your name and badge number?
Officer Diggs, King 679.
Thank you.
You said this happened before and you had a supervisor come around?
Correct.
And what happened?
And he informed them that I have the right to record in public. As long as I'm in public accessible areas, not going past any, locked doors or anything of that nature.
Okay.
You are aware that Social Security buildings are federal property, right?
What that mean?
You're not allowed to record on federal property.
Why you keep saying that?
Okay. I just want you to know. You saying you know so much. I'm just advising you. But if you don't want me to say it, can I record on federal properties? But you know that.
You can definitely record on
No,
federal
you
property.
cannot record inside of any federal property anytime.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
I've
Unless
recorded.
you have, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. Unless you have permission to record.
I got permission.
Okay. You said you got permission. You got
I do.
that? Wait, from where?
The Constitution.
No. Once again, you cannot record on federal properties.
Oh, get out of here with that, bro. You need to be retrained, man.
You be retrained.
Yeah, you do.
Knowledge is key.
Oh, you're right. We definitely gonna make sure you get it though.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm alright, I'm Sergeant Dollar. Please call me be audio video recorded, alright?
Okay. You got a badge number, sir?
Yeah, it's 501.
Hey, I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
no problem.
So.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get one from you.
So you wanted to speak to me?
Oh, absolutely.
what's going
I
on?
requested you out here because I went to this building over here, social service building, which I was here about a month ago, right, to do a PI request with them. They didn't have anybody available at the time, but the one person I had an issue with the security guard at the time, so I was like, I'll come back at a later date.
Okay.
Right. Came back. Apparently, they don't have nobody in the back, so they said go over to the 1910. I talked to the administration personnel, whoever was in the back. As soon as he get here, he asked them. They said, "Hey, he can't record. He got to go." He said, "Hey, you got to leave right now." Shoved me out the door. Right, or pushed me out the door. He said I walked backwards or whatever. No, I got it all recorded. He pushed me out the door. Then, I was like, I don't want to leave this building, right? It's public property. He said, "Hey, if you don't leave right now, I'm going to arrest you."
Okay.
Right? So all I want to do is come here, file my PI request. I know that I can record on this ground. There's plenty of case law that states that. It's also, like I told you before, a constitutionally protected activity that I can record all government officials in the course of their duties. Right? And as long as I'm in public accessible areas, not passing any like locked doors or anything of that nature. Okay. So that's where we are right now.
All right. So the security is saying that you are not allowed in there, okay? That has nothing to do with us. That's their policy. That's the building policy.
Right.
All right. So on that part, they're saying that they don't want you there. At that point, it's a trespassing issue, okay? That's where we come in.
Okay.
We have nothing to do with the camera or anything like that.
Right.
They're saying you can't record in there. You have to leave. If you refuse to leave, then it's a trespassing issue, and that's where we come in.
Right.
And that's what the officer did.
Yeah, but
So,
trespassing based off of what crime?
based off of their policy, they don't.
I didn't commit a crime though.
Okay.
So how can you trespass me? I didn't commit a crime. What crime?
So their policy is they don't want you in there.
You can't.
They don't want you in there.
For recording.
They told you they don't want you
for
in
recording.
there. Okay. They told you they don't want you in there.
Right.
You refuse to leave. That's a trespassing issue.
Right, but only they can enforce law. You can.
Okay.
Right. You can
That's where
enforce
we
law.
came in.
Right.
That's
So
what we did.
if you decide to trespass me, right, for recording, then we'll take it that way because that's what the crime is that they're saying that I did.
Okay.
The crime is recording.
Okay.
Right, which is definitely a constitutionally protected activity.
That's the
yes, it
policy
is.
that they're saying that you're refusing.
The
to follow.
policy that they're saying I broke is because I'm recording.
Okay.
Right? You cannot trespass because I'm recording in public accessible areas.
Okay.
That you can't do it.
Right.
Right? And if you decide to do it, I just file a complaint. It's no big deal.
Okay, that's fine. You want to file a complaint right now?
So if you tell me that I'm being trespassed for recording
They don't want you in that building
because I'm
you're being
recording
trespassed, yes.
for recording
They don't want you in there.
for recording.
That's up to them. Why?
Sir, I just spoke to them. They said that you were in there causing a disturbance.
I got it on camera. I didn't cause no disturbance. I can show you right now.
It's fine, but I'm just telling you what they told us.
And that's
And this is why they want you out of the building, because you were causing a disturbance. Not only just recording, but just causing a disturbance as well.
think about what you're saying right now. Right? There is nothing in there. I walked over into this building and said, "Hey, they sent me over here to talk to the administration in the back so I can file a PI request." Did that sound like a disturbance?
Sir, I'm just...
That's not us to distinguish.
And-
But listen for 30 seconds. It's not us to distinguish that. They called us and said we want him out of the building. They have the right to put you out of their building.
For what reason?
See,
It's not their building.
It is that they.
It's not.
Security in the
It's
building.
people's building.
Okay. You wanted to be your way. They wanted you out. The moment they asked you to leave and you chose not to, it was trespassing.
For what crime?
Listen.
What crime?
They want you out the building.
For what crime?
They want you out the
They
building.
can't just say
I
I
explained
want
it
you to leave.
I explained it to you.
But listen to what I'm saying. I listen to
They
you.
wanted you to leave for
If I
a
come in
reason.
your house and you ask me to leave, is that trespassing?
That's private property, right? So they can't just say I want you to leave. That's a violation of my rights.
Okay, well, you can complain to them about that. Where we come in is they don't want you in that building.
Right.
You refuse to leave. That's your trespassing issue. That's where we come in.
You're gonna
Don't argue with me about their policies.
you're gonna
or anything
trespass
like
for
that.
what crime?
You're trespassing because they don't want you in that building.
For
You
what
refuse to
crime? What crime?
leave. Sir, I don't have to give you a crime.
You can't just trespass just to trespass.
Okay, do you want to make a complaint?
Oh, absolutely, definitely on him
Okay.
for sure. But you again, right? If you said on how to trespass, right? You gonna write me a ticket for trespass? Write me a ticket. All right, so we at this police department now. We're about to file this complaint. I don't know. In the police department?
We can't even record it. I got a camera.
Is that?
You can't do it in the courthouse.
I can do it in the police department. It's public property. I record in many police departments.
Okay, I'm not okay. I'm coming out.
Yeah, I came to file a complaint and as well as talk to somebody of a higher authority, like a chief, a lieutenant, or something.
Okay, can you explain to me what it is?
Yes, I just, like the issue?
No, what you need to speak to them for?
Right. About the issue I have with some of your officers down at the Baltimore Social Service Building. I just left there.
Which one are you at?
1910.
1910?
1910.
Okay.
Body camera is okay?
Yeah.
So what's going on?
I can't file a complaint.
Complaint? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. So we have a form here.
Okay.
You're gonna get a copy. Okay. You're gonna get the yellow copy, and then I'll take this and I'll do.
I got a complaint on you. I don't want to give it to you.
Oh, you're complaining on me?
Oh, all y'all.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fine. I'll get you somebody
I'll
else.
take that though. Can I have it?
Well, I mean, somebody else has to give it to you. If you don't want me to give it to you, somebody else has to. You know what I mean?
Nah, why you can't just give me a piece of paper though? It's a piece of paper.
Because
I can fill it
somebody
out.
else is going to give it to you. You want to complain on me, that person's going to give it to you. You understand? If I give it to you, I'm taking the complaint.
Okay.
You don't want to give the complaint to me. All right?
You gotta go through steps. We just can't go straight to the. He's not here to do it, but you don't go. He's going to get to somebody else this week.
Right. So I gotta go up the time the list.
It's called
He knew. Okay.
Yeah, but it's the same thing.
All right, good citizen. Yeah, we back at this Eastern District Police Station, Baltimore. It's like a third time here. The time I came before it was, fortunately it was like around like 4. Now I was saying nobody here and stuff like that, so I decided to come a little early this time. Yeah, I came to speak to like a lieutenant or somebody of a higher authority. I came here last week twice, but apparently nobody was here, so they told me to come back during the daytime.
What are you trying to find?
I was trying to file a complaint.
On who?
Well, one was on you,
Okay.
Officer Bell,
Okay.
and I think that was it.
Okay.
But I came here and everybody was gone apparently that day, so twice. So
for the most part, they be on the street.
right, okay.
Yeah, the charges. But let me try to raise and see if they are not busy right now.
This video shows how fast cops can turn a calm, lawful situation into a mess. The auditor enters a public Baltimore social services building to conduct official business. He's respectful, explains himself, and records openly, a constitutionally protected activity. No yelling, no disruption. Security doesn't like the camera and calls the police. When officers arrive, they don't investigate or de-escalate. They immediately side with security, refuse to explain the law, and issue commands without justification. When the auditor asks the only question that matters, what law did I break? There is no answer. Instead, an officer puts hands on him, physically pushes him toward the exit, and threatens arrest, leave, or go to jail. No crime. Supervisors show up and double down, misusing trespass law and treating policy like it overrides the Constitution. Only later is it quietly admitted there was no valid trespass. This video proves one thing. When cops don't know the law, they use force and threats instead.
This is all blocked off.
You good? We okay?
All is well. How are you?
Good. You need to go on the sidewalk. Yeah, this is a crime.
Blocked a crime scene?
Yes.
Where's
Vehicle
it?
accident. People are injured.
Where's the tape at?
Well, you're in the middle of the street, sir. Can you please step off to the
I
side?
came to scan this QR code.
Okay, scan it. Go.
Yeah. Let me get your card, please.
Okay.
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah. All right.
You're one of those too.
Go to the
Nasty.
sidewalk. I'll go to the sidewalk.
Ain't your card too? Relax, bro. It's not that deep.
It's
It's not that serious.
Okay.
Sir, can I get your card, please?
Anthony, your card. Huh? Your business card.
Can you tell him to de-escalate and relax?
Okay, no one's
Yeah. Your ego is showing. Relax.
We just
Can
got
I get your
concerned
card?
because
Yeah, I'm just taking pictures. I'm in public. This is all blocked off.
Yes.
Right.
There's a
So I'm not
vehicle-
obstructing. I'm not obstructing
No one,
anything.
no
I'm
one
not
said
obstructing
that.
anything.
No one said that. Just
All right,
you're
so-
in the middle of the street. That's make sure
Yeah,
everything's fine.
Yeah, all is well. I'm taking pictures of the car.
That's
Can I
absolutely
get your
fine.
card, please? If
I
you don't
have
mind.
cards on me.
You want to write your name down on this one for me?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
100%.
Your bag that's open and shows whatever you got in the bag.
Oh, that's some gum. You want one?
No, no thank you. My breath was smell.
No, I didn't say it did. I'm just, you noticed it. It's polite to offer gum, you know what I mean?
Not for
No?
me, thank you.
Oh, you insecure?
No, I'm not. Sorry, are
Okay.
you?
No.
Okay.
Sound like a guilty conscience.
Gotta get on the sidewalk.
2023. He just said I'm not. We all just agreed that I'm not obstructing anything. Go 1098, bro. Leave me alone. $19,000 miles in 2 years. Let's see how many.
Oh, he's
30.
You're in the middle of the street.
Yo, Sarge, this car only got 36 miles?
36 miles.
That's it? Why I gotta be one of those? What is? That's like me saying, oh, you're just one of those tyrants. No. I give you a chance to show who you are. I don't curse people out. If you know me, you know I don't do nothing. No, I'm saying there's people that do what I do that will curse you the fuck out for no reason. All I do is film quietly and I allow you to expose yourself. I just point a camera. Feel me? You can say I look for a payday, but the only way I get a payday is if you violate my rights.
Okay.
Right. And you're supposed to protect my rights.
Okay.
You don't think so?
Oh, absolutely.
You are, right?
Absolutely. 100%.
All right then. So do that. Thank you. Sounds perfect. You in a 4-4? That's your command, the 4-4?
Yeah.
Can you tell me anything about what happened here?
No, I can't, man. Sorry.
No? DCPI?
Huh?
DCPI?
Yep.
311?
311, no.
No.
DCPI.
All right.
That's a QT.
The what?
The QT. For your license.
Yo, you guys can take your ego with you on that. Take your ego with you. Go ahead. Because clearly you don't know who you work for. Yeah, you know what the city of New York is? You're supposed to. It don't seem like it. You come up to me with a nasty attitude. Not even a hello, good morning, how you doing? None of that. Just straight get on the sidewalk. Like, relax, bro. So it doesn't matter. Ask me. You see what I'm doing. I'm taking pictures.
Okay. You're standing by a car.
You don't have a situational awareness?
Okay. I do. That's why I approached you.
And what's the first thing you said?
Get away from the car.
Right. Not a hello, how you doing? Is there anything we could do for you?
Okay.
You know what community policing is?
Yeah.
Building a rapport with the community, bridging the gap.
Absolutely.
Right. Not coming over and fucking exerting your ego on me for no reason. When all I'm doing is taking pictures. And you see that.
You're right. I'm just
Right. So keep your ego in check, bro. That's it.
You're right.
Be polite and professional. You too. Thank you. That's nice you said all day.
Thank you.
Take care, Sarge. Thanks for de-escalating, sir. I appreciate it. Have a great day. Did any officers get hurt in this?
They're okay. They'll be fine.
Okay. All right.
They'll be all right.
Thank you. Have a great day. It's 3 cars? 3 cars? 2. 2-car accident. Yeah. Yeah, that car was already there, so. Is that an officer in the back seat?
What do you need? Why you so close to the car?
Relax.
You want to get arrested? We are doing our job, and you recording us.
Relax.
No, you relax.
Relax.
You relax.
Relax.
You want to get arrested?
For what?
You let me know.
For what? Taking pictures?
No, because you are. Because you are preventing me to do my
No.
work.
You're doing it now, so how am I preventing you?
Just stay
You're
away
doing
from
your
me.
job now. How am I preventing you? Lose your fucking attitude. How about a good morning? Have a good day.
I don't need to.
How about that? So just shut the fuck up. Don't say nothing to me.
Stay away from me. That's
Don't
why
tell
you-
me what to do.
Stay away from me.
Don't tell me what to do.
Stay away.
You see your white shirt saying anything to me? Did he say anything? So why did you?
Stay
Lose
away.
your fucking ego.
Stay away from
Stay
me.
away from yourself. Stay away from yourself. How about that? We got ego officers running on ego instead of working within the law. Smart ass mouth. What time is it? 8 o'clock? That's how you talk to people?
Yeah, you prevent-
Not a good morning. How you doing? Do you need help? Nothing, right? Just shut up.
You have the key. Where's the key?
What's wrong with you? That's community policing 101. Good job. You got your hands full, white shirt. You got your hands full, brother. You could have de-escalated that a little bit, man. This one takes place right outside Yankee Stadium, and it's a wild mix of ego, tension, and straight-up hypocrisy on full display. The filmer, known for his calm but sharp activism style, walks up to a crime scene blocked off by NYPD to film the aftermath of a car crash. He's polite, standing in a public area, and just wants to scan a QR code and take pictures, totally legal. But the moment officers see the camera, the tone flips. One of them instantly barks orders, "Get on the sidewalk. This is a crime scene." Even though the area is already blocked and no tape is up, from there it's a familiar pattern, ego before law. One cop tries to intimidate him, refuses to give a business card, and throws around empty threats like, "You want to get arrested for filming in public?" Another officer, to his credit, steps in and de-escalates, admits the filmer's right to record, and calmly answers questions. But the real moment comes when the auditor calls it out straight. "You don't know who you work for. You work for the people." He reminds them what community policing is supposed to mean. Respect, not authority trips. Let's keep going.
How we doing today?
Good, how are you? What can I do for you?
Well, I think they called 911 on me.
Okay, well, who are you? Why don't you tell me that?
Who am I? I'm a good citizen.
Okay.
I don't want to impede
Well, who
the...
are you? That's
What do you
what
mean,
I'm
who am I?
asking. Who are you? Who do you work for? What are you doing up here recording?
Well, it's my right as an American, as a free American. Am
Sir?
I breaking the law?
Sir, I'm asking you, have they asked you to leave from inside?
No, they haven't.
Okay.
They don't have any reason to ask me to leave.
Okay. Well, they can. They don't have
You
to have
think
a
so?
reason. They don't have to have a reason.
You think so?
Sir,
This is
give me a space.
This is federal property.
Give me a space.
Sure, yeah, 6 feet.
Yeah.
The rules
no,
are right
I
there.
I want 18.
You want 18? All right, I'll give you 18.
Sir, outside. Outside.
I am following all the rules. I'm not breaking any law. Deputy, am I being detained?
Sir, I've asked you to step outside.
You're being a
I've asked
little...
you to step outside.
I think you can be a little
Sir,
nicer.
I've asked you to step outside nicely. You're being detained.
I'm being
Step
detained.
outside.
Very good. So I'm being detained. With her pink handcuffs. She doesn't even know how to park. That's some illegal parking right there.
Sir, do you have your ID on you?
For what?
Do you have your ID on you?
For what?
Okay. All right.
Am I committing a crime?
No, sir, but you are being placed on trespass. So
Oh,
you need to
really?
get off of their property.
They haven't told me to leave.
Sir, they don't have to have a reason. It is their right. You're in my car, you're in my personal space. When I walk up and they contact you, I'm asking you to back up. Back up.
This is United States postal property, federal property,
Yes,
public
sir, but
property.
anybody can ask you to leave the premises. They
That-
don't want you here.
You think so? You obviously don't know the law. I think you better call your supervisor. Can we get your supervisor out here? I'm asking for your supervisor. I'm asking for your supervisor.
I'm asking you to get over there on the sidewalk.
I'm asking you for your
I'm
supervisor.
asking for you to get over there on the sidewalk. Thank you.
Is your supervisor available?
Do I have a supervisor that's available that can head to 8505 to Knox Road, please?
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Sir, you don't have to commit a crime to be placed on no trespass. Just by you in here reporting people, they don't have to have a reason not to want you on property. That's just like if you were to call us to your property and you had someone that was
That's
on
private
your
property.
bothering you.
That's different.
And no, sir, it is no different.
This is not
Sir.
private property.
Sir.
This is not private
Sir,
property.
It doesn't matter. If
It
they
does
ask-
matter. South
I'm
Carolina
not gonna
Supreme
argue
Court
with you. You're being
says it
placed
matters.
on trespass notice, okay?
We'll see when your supervisor gets
Trespassing,
here.
we will.
We'll see about that when your supervisor gets here. I expected better out of Richland County deputies. There's probably a reason why you don't have any stripes on your arms.
You have your first and last name?
No, I don't.
All right, cool.
I'm not committing a crime.
You're being placed on no trespass notice, sir. You don't have to commit a crime to be placed on no trespass.
Am I free to go?
No, you're not.
Then that's not how trespass
You're not.
works. That's not how
You're
trespass
not.
works.
You're detained. You're placed on no trespass notice.
How can I be on trespass if you're not giving me an opportunity to leave?
Sir, they've asked for you to be placed on it, and I'm placing you.
You go run code
Sir,
3
I'm sorry
on
that you
committing
feel that way.
not a crime.
I'm sorry that you feel that way.
Here they come, rolling in hot. Because the elders don't know the law here. Hey, sir, are you our supervisor?
I am a supervisor.
All right, how you doing?
All right, yourself.
Oh, you got a stripe? How you doing, Hardy?
Yes, sir. I'm Corporal Hardy. How can I help
Corporal
you?
Hardy, nice to see you. I came in here to take some photographs for news purposes.
Yes, sir.
And nobody asked me to leave.
Okay.
This deputy doesn't know the law, and I'm hoping you do. This is owned by the federal government. This is federal property. United States Post Office. This is a public area. Inside is a public lobby. Okay, so the branch manager stepped out, and she thought there was a sign on the door that said no photographing.
Okay.
And I stepped out and looked at all the signs. There are no signs saying no photographing. There is a poster 7 in here that gives the rules and regulations about photography and the conduct on postal property. I'll be glad to show it to you.
Okay.
And it allows me to do what I'm doing. Not only that, DHS memo came out that says photographs on all federal property, inside and outside in publicly accessible areas, is lawful activity.
Yes, sir.
And not to mention the First Amendment
Okay.
to the Constitution, and I'm here exercising my right to the First Amendment. And the branch manager doesn't know her own rules and regulations, and she doesn't know the law.
Okay. So did they actually leave, sir?
No, they didn't.
They never actually leave.
No, and
So
they don't have
that deputy in there right now. They want you to leave. Are you gonna leave, sir?
Okay, well, let me follow up.
No, you got. Are you were done or you weren't done?
No, I wasn't.
Finish,
done.
finish,
Okay.
finish,
They have
sir.
no reason to ask me to leave because I'm not breaking any of their rules or regulations.
Okay, but you have the right to refuse your service, sir. So basically, well, I'm
That's
asking
fine.
before we go in there. If they go in there, ask them. They want you to leave. Will you be willing to leave? If they,
Okay.
1 minute. If they say that she go in there and say they verify they want you to leave at this point, will you leave location? sir?
Absolutely. If you tell me to leave, I will leave because I respect you. I respect the deputy.
They don't want you back here.
Okay.
I've already went inside and made contact.
But
with
just
you.
double check. Double check. Do you have any idea, sir? They do
No,
want you on
sir.
trespass for
Okay.
location.
Well, that's unlawful.
No, so basically what you did, so basically they want you to leave. I'm gonna go verify.
Okay.
We want you to leave, and you're
But-
going back and forth, and that caused disturbance. So that's breach of peace, sir.
No,
That's
sir.
against the law.
Now calls no.
Well,
I got
basically,
it.
that's what that's
I've got it recorded.
Okay,
right
that's
here.
what I'm going to
Yeah.
verify. But if
Well,
that's
see-
the case, you did basically start peace. That's breach of peace. That is a crime, sir.
Okay.
And I do need your ID for it.
Okay, now I understand that what they're telling you,
Yes, sir.
and I did not create any disturbance.
Are you able to wind it back so I can see?
Oh yeah, I've got It's,
I'll
you're
take- I'll
on
take a
live
look.
right here. I got a body cam here.
I'll take a
and
look,
I'm
sir. You say
recording
you
here.
cause service. I'll take a
Well,
look.
I don't have to prove anything because I'm
well,
not.
basically, I have your word is the word, and they're saying
Okay.
you're causing disturbance, and there's, I'm assuming it's multiple in there because you said the branch matter came out, so it's multiple witnesses in there saying you were causing disturbance. So I said that's consistent with breach of peace, sir, and I'm asking for your ID because that is a crime in South Carolina.
Okay, but I did not commit a crime.
I'm telling you did. I'm telling you, you
Okay.
started the piece,
All
sir.
right.
You started a day or operation of business.
No,
That is a crime
there-
soccer line. That's called breach of peace. I need your ID.
Lying to 911 is also against the law.
Yes, it is, sir. But I had to verify that from you saying you have video. So I'm asking to verify your part. You saying that they're lying about what they call disturbance. So are you able to give me your ID so I can do what I have to do?
Is this a stop and ID state?
Huh? This is stop an ID state, sir. I'm saying you're basically committing a crime or breach of peace,
No, I'm
third
not.
peace. I'm telling you, that's where they're saying you're disturbing
Well,
peace.
they
sir.
can say whatever they want, but
Okay,
I'm not committing a crime.
I'm investigating that. I'm
Okay, I
detaining you for
understand
basically
that.
investigating that. So basically, I had a right to ask for your ID, and I'm asking for your ID for a breach of peace, sir. So I need
Okay.
your ID.
Okay, well, I did not commit a crime.
I'm telling you did. So basically,
How do you know? You weren't even here.
disturbing peace. We have
You weren't
multiple
even
witnesses,
here.
sir. So basically, the branch you say
Where's
you're
the
saying
witnesses?
that is right there, sir. They're verifying with that. You are disturbing peace,
She
sir.
doesn't know her rules and regulations, and
telling
I'll
you,
be
sir.
glad to show you that.
I'm telling you, sir. I need your ID.
Okay, I did not commit a breach of peace.
Well, okay, sir. Well, that's you argue that in court if it goes that far. But at this point, I'm saying basically you're informed you are committing a crime for a breach of peace. You are disturbing the peace from what we got the call about, sir. We received a call now. We received a call for it. So you are disturbing the peace, sir. So basically, I'm asking your ID for violating that law.
Well,
So I need your ID.
Under threat of arrest, I will, but I'm not committing a crime.
Well, I explained my part too, sir. I explained why I'm asking for your ID. I explained what crime I'm committing. You believe you broke. It was breach of peace.
Well,
I need
did
your
not.
ID.
I did not commit a crime.
Well, like I said, I explained what the crime is, sir. That I'm expecting you are doing. I said it's breach of peace. I need your ID.
I don't have my ID on me.
Do you have your name? What's your name, sir?
Am I being threatened with arrest?
You're being detained, sir, for basically investigating a crime.
I told you that.
Yeah, she
So
said- she
so
detained me.
basically, I need your name. So what's your name?
Being in detention in South Carolina does not require an ID.
Yes, sir. I'm committed to suspecting you of a crime. Yes, it does, sir. I have the right to identify who you are. Yes,
So
you
you
are.
think this is a stop and ID state?
Sir, you about so.
Do you
Are you
understand?
refusing to identify
Can
who
I-
you are? Are
can
you
I get
refusing
you-
to identify who you are,
No,
sir?
I'm not. I don't
Okay,
have
so
anything to
I need
hide.
your
I'm not a
name, then,
criminal.
sir. You're not
I'm not a
refusing.
criminal. I don't break
If
the
you're
law.
not refusing, sir, I need your ID.
Can we get your supervisor out here?
No. This
Can
is
we
what
get a sergeant, please?
No, you're gonna. This is
Can
you're
we
gonna
get a
deal with me.
6 feet, sir.
Sir.
6 feet.
Wait,
6 feet.
Now 6 feet, sir.
She
We were
wants
standing
18.
this the whole time we were talking.
All right.
Now it's 6 feet, sir.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
What's your name, sir? What's your last name? Last name, sir.
Is this a stop and ID state?
Sir, are you refusing to identify who you are?
This is not a stop and ID. This is not.
To identify who you are, sir?
Under threat of arrest, I will.
I'm saying, what's your last name, sir?
Are you going to arrest me if I don't show ID?
Sir, you're like I told you, you're breaching peace right now, sir. You're disturbing the peace. You receive a call about you. We had a complaint from the man inside. You are disturbing the peace. You're starting
I am
to
not
really
disturbing
upend
the
things. Yes,
peace.
sir, you are.
I am not.
So if you don't refuse to identify who you are, yes, I think you probably will go to jail. I will give you for breach of peace, sir. So what's you gonna do? What's your
If you're
answer?
threatening to take me to jail, I'll give you my name.
What's your ID, sir? What's your name?
Are you-
How did you get here, sir? How did you get here? Did you drive here?
Is that important?
Yeah, it is very important. Did you drive here, sir? Did you not?
I don't want to
here?
answer that question.
Cause
But I will ID to you.
Yeah, because you're being, sir, you're doing a whole lot of stuff for no reason at all. You denied the thing you did drive here, and basically, in South Carolina, you need ID to operate a vehicle in South
Am
Carolina.
I operating a vehicle?
Sir, that's why you didn't want to ask cuts, because you know you drove here.
Sir, I need a sergeant.
You know you drove here.
I need a sergeant here. I'm asking for your supervisor.
Sir,
Can I get a sergeant
that's
here?
still not gonna stop. Are you refusing to give who you are, sir?
I'm not refusing anything.
Yes, you
All
are, sir.
I
Sir,
want-
I asked you multiple times. You can wind your camera back. I asked you multiple times.
Okay,
You're
being-
refusing to identify yourself.
Being detained does not require me to show
yes,
an
sir,
ID.
it does. Yes, sir. You're investigating of a crime. Yes, sir. It does apply. You don't know your law, sir. You need to review your law. Yes, it does.
Can you state that statute?
Sir, no, you can go state statute. So you can look it up.
I looked it up.
It's no ignorance in law. So if you don't know, sir, you can go look it up. That's you say-
Trespass does not apply to public property in South Carolina.
Sir, so they can refuse service. So basically,
They can refuse service,
Okay, so
and I'll take it up with their higher
okay,
ups.
so officer, I'm asking you want your trespass. They can put your trespass. This also is a business. They can refuse. They can put your
This
trespass.
is not a business. This is government.
So, sir, it's not a business operation. Do you not transaction money? Is it not considered still business, sir?
They're owned by the federal government. They're not Walmart.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
So this is not private property.
They still sue, sir. They still place people on trespass.
This
sir.
is not private property. I'm
Good.
gonna get out of the sun here.
No,
Okay.
I need your ID, sir.
Is this a sergeant?
No, this is my captain.
Oh, hey. How you doing, Captain?
Hello.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again. How you been?
Pretty good.
Shake your hand.
Yeah.
How are you?
Captain, I just want to say that you're one
What
of the
is
best
up?
captains I've ran into.
That's okay. That's okay. Appreciate it. So
I
what's going
want, okay,
So
well,
basically, they want more trespassing. I told him he's basically got called, told him he's 30 people. I'm asking for his identification. I told him he's undertained. He refused to identify who he is, to get his identification, so they can pay for trespass.
Captain, I'm not breaking any law. I came in here, I didn't disturb anybody. I came in here and I was recording the greeting cards, and I wasn't even aiming it at the employees or the customers at that time. And the branch manager came out and said, wanted to know who I was. She wouldn't identify herself. She wanted to know who I was with. I said I'm with myself, and she thought that the rules were on her door that said no photography. And I went and I looked and I said, man, there's no rules. There's a poster 7 in here that allows photographs for news purposes in entrances, lobbies, foyers, and corridors, and that's where I've been. I haven't been in any restricted areas. I am completely following the law, and I am following post office rules and regulations. But as we all know, the post office, they don't know their rules like they should know. So I'm here to kind of educate them that what I'm doing is lawful. I'm not creating any disturbance. Holding a camera does not create a disturbance. I understand you got called here.
So that's not creating disturbance, sir?
He rolled up code 3 because elders, Captain. Am I being detained, Captain?
No. I just want to talk.
Elders has got me detained.
You are detained.
I told you in front of you.
Right now, you and I are talking.
Okay.
Good. All right. So, all right. How much longer do you plan on?
Well, they're closing up at 5 o'clock, you know. And I really expected, I went downtown to the post office, walked all through there, 3 cameras rolling, nobody said a word. I didn't create any disturbance. The postal inspector was there.
Yeah.
He saw what I was.
Did you talk to the postal inspector?
Not that day, but I had previous phone conversations with him, and he kind of told me what's allowed and what they don't like. Right. They don't like being filmed over the counter lines.
Yeah,
and I tried to tell him that you can't trespass your eyes, what you can see from public spaces. But I'm not here to get anybody's information. I'm not here to create a disturbance. I'm here to make sure these employees know their rules and the Richland County deputies know the law, and these two don't know the law. They think this is a stop and ID state. Elders thinks you can trespass people from public property, and the trespassing statute that has been affirmed by the South Carolina Supreme Court says the trespassing statute is only for private property. This is not their living room. They don't own this building.
I understand. I know where you're coming from. I understand that part.
So they're trying to issue me a trespass. He's trying to arrest me for disorderly conduct. Breach of peace. And I'm not breaching any peace. I didn't even have a conversation with any customers. So there's no customer in here.
You haven't intercepted the flow of business.
Not at all. Not at all. In fact, they're not even that busy. They never asked me to leave either. They always started that when the elders walked in there.
It's closed, so they're asking you to leave the premises now that it's closed.
I'll accept that. But if you're going to try to issue me a trespass, that's going to be a violation of my civil rights.
But sir, if you have a good lawyer, sir, you can sue, sir. If that's a violation of your right, you can sue, sir.
Is that what you want me to do?
No, I mean, employees change.
Right.
Often.
And they need to be trained.
When you change employees frequently, sometimes things can become amiss. But we don't even take advantage of that.
Right.
Just train
and I'm not here. I'm just here to exercise my First Amendment right, and to make sure they know their own rules and regulations, and to check up on y'all too, to make sure y'all know the law. Y'all shouldn't even respond to, a guy's recording in public. Okay, what did he do? Did he hit you over the head with the camera? I mean,
okay. Well, we're all done.
Okay, Captain, and you are
Sergeant Fergal.
Fergal, you look familiar. Are you famous?
I don't know about that.
Is he famous?
I've done a few things.
You been around?
My name's Don.
Don?
Yeah. Tell me your name again. First name?
I'll tell you.
Hey, we're on a first name basis, right?
I'll tell you.
Are we on the first name basis?
I'll tell you when they leave.
Come on.
Nah, this guy's trying to ID me.
All right, y'all.
Hey, take care.
Drive careful. Have a night.
Okay.
This one blows up fast at a South Carolina post office, all because a man dared to hold a camera. The auditor walks in peacefully to take a few photos for a news story. No raised voice, no confrontation. But the moment an employee panics and calls 911, deputies storm the scene like someone robbed the place. And instead of calming things down, Deputy Elders comes in swinging with pure ego. She claims he's disturbing the peace, threatens trespass on public federal property, demands ID, and even insists you can trespass someone from a United States post office with zero crime. She doesn't know the rules, she doesn't know the law, and she definitely doesn't know the First Amendment. The auditor keeps his composure, standing firm on federal law, DHS memos, Poster 7, and basic constitutional rights, while Elders keeps escalating. Pink handcuffs out, backup called, Code 3 lights blazing down the street for a camera. More deputies show up, ready to cuff a man for photography, but he refuses to bend. He cites law after law, explains federal accessibility, explains public spaces, explains that disturbing the peace requires actual disturbance, and Elders just doubles down. Then everything changes. The captain arrives, calm, professional, actually educated on the law. The auditor explains everything, the poster on the wall, the rules, the Supreme Court cases, the DHS memo, the First Amendment. The captain listens and immediately realizes the auditor is 100% lawful. No crime, no trespass, no disturbance, just deputies who didn't know the law and a manager who panicked over a camera. Suddenly the tone flips. Elders steps back. The deputies relax. The threats disappear. And one by one, every single officer begins the long, quiet walk of shame off the property while the auditor keeps recording. By the end, even the captain admits the post office staff need education. The deputies overreacted, and nothing he did was illegal. Another First Amendment audit, another citizen standing his ground, and another department exposed for treating a camera like a criminal offense. Rights tested, rights defended, and every cop on scene forced to walk. Let's keep going.
Uh-oh, state trooper. What's up, dude? Damn, you just stopped traffic like that? That's dangerous. Go pull over and park somewhere like a normal person.
Well, you're too far away. So,
I'm not doing anything illegal. There's no reason to stop traffic.
Disorderly.
It's not.
Disorderly. People are calling in on you.
It's not disorderly.
You want to read the law?
Actually, can I tell you some case law to look up real quick? Because the law, this is not disorderly. It's not. So, Cohen versus Fort Smith, or not Cohen, Fort Smith versus Ferrerajage was 2019. Okay. That is an 8th Circuit case law just 5 years ago here in Arkansas.
Okay.
And then if you want to go back to Cohen versus California, where the guy was holding that sign that said the draft, that's a Supreme Court case law.
Can I ask you a huge
And the
favor?
Supreme Court...
Can I ask you a huge favor?
Sure.
If you had a 5-year-old rolling down the road,
I would explain to him what a swear word is and when not to say it.
would you want them reading that?
At the end of the day, it's free speech, brother.
Okay, I'm just asking.
I just want you to respect my First Amendment right.
I got you. I completely understand.
All right, cool. Have a good day, and please get your car out of the road because you're blocking traffic. Please get out of the road. You're causing more of a disturbance than I ever did, brother.
People are calling in on you.
Actually,
Calling in on me.
I have it on film, and everyone is loving it. There's like probably, how many people called in? Out of a lot of people that give me thumbs up.
I just stopped to talk to you. Okay?
No, you thought it was against the law. You need to go read the law, brother. You need to listen, Cohen versus California and Fort Smith versus Ferrerajage. That's THURAIRAIRAJA. No, I want to educate you so you aren't arresting someone over this later.
You. I stopped to talk to you.
Well, you just said it was illegal.
Disorderly fits under.
It's not.
Disorderly.
I promise you, it doesn't. Look into it.
Law.
Go read it a little more careful, brother. A little more careful. What's your name and badge number?
Jones.
Go read it a little more careful, and don't stop traffic over something like a sign.
I just stopped.
Please move on.
Emergency lights.
You can move along, brother. You can move along. I don't need any harassment from you. You literally stopped traffic to come tell me. Yes, right now you are.
A little common courtesy for the public, correct? Correct.
And I don't agree with what you're asking me to do, so I'm going to continue doing it under the First Amendment. You tried to.
No.
You said it was illegal.
It fits under disorderly from what the
It
law
doesn't.
reads,
I promise you, it doesn't. I've looked into this so many times.
Well, if you're right, you're right.
I am
That's
right.
my bad.
I'm 1,000%. So please do not come over here and try to step on my rights.
If I stepped on your
You
rights at all,
tried.
were sitting
You
here
stopped
trying to-
traffic over
I
it.
tried to stop and talk to you and have a conversation.
You
That's
tried.
wrong. Nobody wants to have a
Hey,
conversation.
if you wanted to have a conversation, then come talk to me. But don't tell me I'm breaking the law.
I asked you.
Don't tell me I'm breaking the law. Come over and talk to me like a man.
Am I trying to talk to you?
Go park over here like a normal person, and we can start over. All right, I didn't think so.
Why don't you walk over there and come talk to me?
All right, cool. I am going to go talk to Trooper Jones real quick, wherever he parks.
Well, you are right. But out of common courtesy, that's all I ask, okay? There's children out here.
I'm going to hang out for a little longer. It's not going to be an all-day thing. But, hey, why don't you ask why I'm doing this?
Well, I would have if you'd stopped and gave me the common courtesy back.
You didn't give me common courtesy. You came to tell me I was doing something illegal, and I'm positive I'm not.
Everything.
Can we start over? Because did you say I was doing something illegal? And that's what started the whole thing. All right. I'm Justin.
James.
Nice to meet
So,
you, James.
why are you doing this?
All right. So, just last month,
Okay.
a man was arrested for failure to ID.
Okay.
He had committed no crime.
First Amendment?
It's a Fourth Amendment, right?
I mean, was he one of those First Amendment?
No. There was a little. Someone called because he was mad that the store ripped him off $15, and they did.
Okay.
No, there was no confrontation. He was asked to leave. He left. The cops were called. The cops even agreed no crime was broken. He didn't get charged with anything. But then they were like, "Hey, I need your ID to put in my report." Well, the Fourth Amendment says you don't need that. You need probable cause. In Arkansas, it's a stop and ID state, but you still need reasonable suspicion of a crime. They didn't have a crime.
No kind of crime committed.
Right. So, they arrested him within three Mississippis. He was off of jail, and the lady literally says it is obstructing governmental operations. That's what he's charged with. Well, if you look up obstructing, it's giving false information. It's not refusing the ID, because you can't go to jail for refusing the ID. It's a secondary thing.
Yeah.
And they don't understand that. He's still facing charges. So
Has he filed a complaint?
one of the things I do is come exercise my rights. I'm not sure on that. I do believe he has. Yeah. I talked to him a lot about what happened. That was one question I didn't ask him, but I believe he has, because he's pretty upset about it. He already pled not guilty.
If I was him, I'd file a complaint.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they do have attorneys for that. The city has attorneys for that. And I would go that route. So.
Yep. So I'm just out here exercising my First Amendment right, and let's see.
I'm cool with
that.
I don't
That's
want
it.
anybody infringing on my rights. That's why I'm not going to arrest you over anything that I'm not completely sure of. What disorderly reads? Have you read the state law here?
Yeah.
Does it seem like it fits?
So no. So it has to be I have to be like threatening in some way. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Sorry, the way it reads is causing a nuisance in public for some long line.
Yeah.
And you have a derogatory sign out here.
And
when the public starts becoming a nuisance in public, people calling in.
Yeah. And I could see how you would read it that way, but where the First Amendment protects, this is First Amendment protection.
Have a conversation.
Yeah. And actually, the whole Fort Smith versus Terrorage, or Terrorage, I always do that.
California shuts it all down.
Yes, yeah. Thank you. All right, cool. Thank you. But the other one actually said, so he actually screamed "fuck you" to the cop, and a bunch of little kids heard it, so he went and arrested him. And so he is about. So in other words, I could even yell it, and it's legal here in Arkansas specifically. I could even be screaming it on the corner. I'm not doing that. I have no intentions. That's not me.
I understand.
But I'm just saying,
I understand your rights is no different than gun rights and everything else.
It goes hard. Yeah.
Don't want somebody stepping on somebody's rights. That's why I would rather stop and have a conversation with you. When you get not aggressive, but you get angry at me for stopping.
Well, you stopping in the road, so that's something that a lot of people hate. Is there's no reason. Just go park.
Well, I don't work this area.
You know,
got a couple calls. I swung down here to catch it, and I'll try to have a conversation with you. They can go around for 2 seconds. We can stop and have a conversation about it. You're within your guidelines. Don't step out the road. Don't do anything. You know the rules on it.
Yeah.
Obey the laws, and I'm good with it. Okay.
All right.
That's
Cool.
all I ask. Okay, Justin.
Yes, sir.
Please be safe.
Thanks, brother.
All right.
All right. Have a good one.
This video takes place in Springdale, Arkansas, where an auditor runs a smart First Amendment experiment in public. He holds 2 signs with the same swear word, one reading "cancer" and later another aimed at the Springdale police, to test whether outrage comes from the language itself or the message people don't like. The results are immediate and telling. With the first sign, drivers honk, wave, and give thumbs up. Even officers pass by without issue. But once the message changes, the tone shifts. Calls start coming in. People suddenly claim it's obscene, disorderly, and unsafe for kids. Police respond. A state trooper initially claims the sign may fall under disorderly conduct, until the auditor calmly shuts it down with Supreme Court case law and 8th Circuit precedent. Once educated, the officer backs off, admits the activity is protected speech, and leaves without an arrest or ID demand. No detention, no charges, no violation, just another real-world example proving a simple truth. Free speech is protected, even when it offends, and police don't get to enforce feelings.
What's going on today?
Hey, officer, how are you?
What's going on today?
Officer, what's your name?
Barber.
Officer Barber, you're Quincy? I thought they called county.
They called both of us.
I'm just out here taking photos out in public, that's all.
The prison?
Yes, sir.
Are you taking?
Yeah, there's inmates right there. I saw them washing this vehicle.
Are you taking pictures of?
I'm a journalist gathering content for story. It's investigative journalism.
You got a ID on it?
What type of ID would you mean?
Driver's license, any type of ID. What's your name and date of birth?
Well, let me explain to you. I'm standing on a public sidewalk, taking photos out in public.
And that's fine. I asked you for your ID.
I understand, but if I'm not being detained, I'm not going to produce any identification.
Well, sir, you need to move along there. Like you said, this is city property, so you need to move along. City right away.
What would happen if I don't move along?
You go to jail.
For what?
For what?
Yes.
Because I've asked you to move along. You taking pictures of a facility that.
Is that illegal?
We don't know if you're staging a breakout.
I'm not staging a breakout. I told you I'm a journalist gathering.
And then at this point, it's loitering because I asked you for ID and you can't produce it. You had to produce that.
I'm not
taking pictures of a facility that houses inmates.
Right. I've explained to you I'm an investigative journalist gathering content for story.
I need your ID showing that.
And I have no obligation to prove to you who I am.
Yes, you do.
If I'm not being detained, I'm gonna say.
Have a nice day.
You have a nice day too. You're free to go.
13 and 109. If you could be in right, please.
Are you actually?
Who's that over there?
Are you trying to trespass me from a public sidewalk?
No, I'm asking you to walk along. Keep moving.
I'm not gonna keep moving. I got a job to do, so I'm out here to do my job. I appreciate if you didn't. I appreciate if you didn't interfere and obstruct my rights.
Barbara was 10 miles out with them. We lost connection with our caller. Quincy PD has a unit 10 miles
I'll go down there and see if they put the liquor store. I haven't a good patrol if they're down there. Oh, he got a scanner. That's why he know he's coming.
I'm a journalist. Journalists have scanners. Right? I mean, that's what journalists do. We have scanners. We know what's going on. This is constitutionally protected activity, safeguarded by the First Amendment. I have every right to do this.
You from Florida?
I'm not answering any questions.
Because if you're from Florida, you should know that Florida also requires everybody to have identification, which is state law.
So you have to have identification on you at all times?
It's state law. Look it up.
He's a lieutenant in the sheriff's office?
Yeah. Even better. All right, how are you? Yeah. Right, sir. He had to take a picture of the prison and inmates. Don't want to produce ID.
Why are you doing that, sir?
Verify who
I've explained to the officers.
No, explain it to me.
And I'm going to explain to you what I'm doing is I'm a journalist gathering content for story. Investigative journalist gathering content for story. And beyond that, investigative journalist gathering content for a story. And if I'm not being detained, I'm not going to produce any ID. It's none of y'all's business who I am. It's none of y'all's business what I'm doing. It's an investigative story.
You need to produce something. Don't tell me it's none of my business. You had to taking pictures of a correctional facility.
That's right.
And we want to know why.
I was taking pictures of the inmates. Right? I've just explained to you why. I'm an investigative journalist gathering content for a story.
Produce the investigative journalist ID as well.
This is my identification. A number I can call, or something.
Like I said, it's none of your business. Unless I'm being detained, I'm not producing any ID. And as a matter of fact, if I'm free to go, have a nice day. Am I free to go?
No, you're not free to go.
I'm not free to go. So I'm being detained.
No, sir, I need to see some ID.
Okay, well, if I'm not being detained, have a nice day.
I need to see some ID.
Sir, I'm either being detained or I'm free to go. Either one.
You're actually committing obstruction right now by not giving us an ID.
Okay, what's going to happen if I don't produce ID at this point? What will happen?
I'm waiting on that.
I'm not refusing.
Or standing on the sidewalk.
He was alleged to have been in the parking lot. Now, I personally didn't see it. I didn't see it, so I don't know. When I came out and encountered him, he was on the sidewalk.
Am I being detained or am I free to go? It's one or the other.
No, I need to see my ID.
Officer. I'm sorry, Lieutenant.
He got this off YouTube. Exact same subject, did this exact same thing on YouTube.
Right, this is
comical. And then he wants to write about it, and this is...
It's because you guys are infringing on my First Amendment rights. This is a public sidewalk. This is constitutionally protected activity. I've explained to you that I'm a journalist.
And you never set foot off the sidewalk?
I've never set foot off the sidewalk.
You would have an ID tag
You would have something.
I do have an ID tag, but what I'm telling you is it's none of your business. I'm not producing ID unless I'm being detained.
For security purposes, yes.
Sir, there's also a gentleman. He recorded down. Yeah, he's recording right down the road. He has a
Am I free to go?
No, you're not free to go.
So I'm being detained.
You're not free to go.
I'm not free to go.
Okay, this is not a public building.
That's not a public building.
It's not
It's a state correctional institution, man.
Okay,
You're Tiffany
and for
Parsons.
Yes, Tiffany Parsons.
What's your badge number?
37, Gadsden County Sheriff's Office.
Thank you.
Phone number 627-9233. And if you need anything
Relax.
further, I can give
Okay.
it to you.
Relax.
This is a security issue because
This
we
is a
have
First
prisoners
Amendment
in
issue.
here.
This is a constitutionally protected right, safeguarded by the First
Once
Amendment.
you come off the sidewalk, it's a security
I've never been off the
issue.
sidewalk. Have you seen me off the sidewalk? Have you witnessed me on their property?
Videotapes. Can
Go
you
request
get a
it.
sergeant or lieutenant and let's just view the videotapes?
I have my chief of security now.
Okay, because if you step
I never stepped off the sidewalk.
we have a big issue.
I never stepped foot off the sidewalk. I've been on the sidewalk the whole time. If I'm free to go, have a nice day.
You're not free to go
So I'm being detained.
temporarily.
For what reason? What's your reasonable articulate
Because I'm
suspicion?
conducting an investigation.
Based on what? What am I doing that's
I'm
illegal?
conducting an investigation.
What's your
and
reasonable-
my badge says that I can.
What's your reasonable
and you
articulable
will
suspicion?
Be quiet.
What is your reasonable
I'm
articulate
conducting an
suspicion?
investigation.
Based on
I'm
what?
conducting an investigation based on
What
a potential security issue.
Potential security issue.
Potential security issue. That's
I've-
right.
I've explained to
Until
you-
I see the tapes, I have right to see the tapes. And after I see the tapes,
So you're going to
if
detain
you-
me until you see the tapes?
Can you shut up long enough for me to finish talking?
That's not very nice.
I don't give a damn.
Okay.
Until I see the videotapes, I am officially conducting an investigation. Once I view them and I see that you never step foot on this property, you are free to go.
What's your reasonable articulable suspicion that I stepped foot on that property? What's your reasonable articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime? Did you take an oath upholding and defend the Constitution of the United States, ma'am? Are you aware that this is a First Amendment right? Are you remaining silent?
I am pleading the fifth. How about that? Isn't that great?
That's great.
I can't drive because I nerve down.
We've got your white vehicle from St. Johns County, and I have all of your driver's license information. Your license is, in fact, disqualified. Now that I have both of your information, the warden of this property wants you officially trespassed. Do both parties understand and acknowledge that you are trespassed from this property from this point forward? I have a property receipt for you, sir, because your phone was found and I'm turning it over to you.
Okay.
Here is your property receipt. Glad to get that back to you. Glad we could identify both of you. You have officially been trespassed from the property again. I'm iterating that for the second, third, and fourth time.
trespassed?
You are trespassed, Mr. Thomas James Covenant and Mr. Jeffrey Gray from St. Johns County, St. Augustine. You're trespassed as well. Okay?
I understand.
Okay.
Thank you, Lord.
So go ahead and go back to your car and put the keys in there.
The female Gadsden County Sheriff's deputy said that my license was disqualified, and she basically dared me to go get in my car, start it up, and drive off. Well, look what I'm doing. She's sitting across the street watching us.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna get her too this way.
let's go see, have a word with her. Just wanted to say bye. Have a good day. Driving my car. Have a good day, ma'am.
This one explodes fast outside a correctional facility, all because a man dared to stand on a public sidewalk with a camera. The auditor is calmly taking photos from a public right-of-way when an officer rolls up demanding ID, threatening jail, and accusing him of staging a breakout. No crime, no entry onto private property, just a camera and a cop with zero understanding of the First Amendment. When the auditor refuses ID, which he's legally allowed to do unless detained, the threats get louder. Move along or go to jail. None of it is true, but the intimidation keeps coming until a lieutenant shows up and doubles down, insisting filming inmates is suspicious, demanding credentials, and claiming he can detain someone without articulable suspicion. Then comes the real power trip. The deputy falsely claims the auditor's license is disqualified, dares him to drive, and proudly issues a trespass from a public sidewalk. a place that isn't even their property. And the best part? The auditor gets back in his car, drives away legally, and walks right past the deputy who tried to trap him. Another day, another department exposed, zero law, zero professionalism, just ego, threats, and a citizen who refused to fold. Let's keep going.
Here we are at Terminal 2, entrance to Broward Sheriff's Office. We're here to meet the detective and see where we go. So, I probably will not be able to record beyond this point here. All right, so you're telling me, Sergeant Murphy, that what now?
You are being issued a trespass warning for the Fort Lauderdale Airport.
Okay.
To come here and film, unless you are flying, renting a car, or picking somebody up.
And that's for how long?
1 year.
1 year from today?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. And there's no paperwork for that? That's just a verbal thing?
Yes. You have information on the state attorney's office if you want to file this case with the attorney's office.
Haven't decided yet. Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me how to get to the state attorney's office?
It's on the 8th floor.
8th floor.
Elevator 8th floor.
Thank you. All right, so here we are on the 8th floor, office of the state attorney.
Sir?
Hi.
I need to ask if you're recording.
And I am.
Okay, because it's illegal to do that.
What are you talking about? Like, that's ignorance.
Okay.
This is a public lobby. How dare you?
I'm not going to waste time. You have two choices.
Let's hear my two choices.
Stop recording,
Uh-huh.
or I will call BSO.
Call BSO, they'll educate you. You're about to look foolish on the internet. It's a public lobby. Well, this is the process for filing criminal charges.
Yes, this is the 8th floor. We have a gentleman who walked into our lobby recording us. We've asked him to refrain from recording us because it is illegal to do that, and he won't. I told him I'm going to give him two choices. Call BSO or he can stop. And he said, call BSO. So that BSO can school me. M-A-L-I. 8th floor, 8130. Alrighty? Thank you.
Education is coming, Lena.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Hi. I'm doing great. Lena's not doing so well.
Okay.
If you guys want to educate her, that'd be great.
That's not our job.
Oh.
Go outside talk.
I actually need help in the state attorney's office, though.
Go outside talk.
I'll talk to you for a minute.
What's going on today, sir?
I'm here to get service conducting business.
Okay.
That's it. And instead of asking me, hi, welcome to the state attorney's office, how can I help you? She tried to tell me I couldn't record in a public lobby. That's absurd.
Okay.
This is constitutionally protected activity. I'm sure, hopefully you know better. I don't know.
What's going on? I mean, what is your need here? What is your need?
I'm here to conduct business.
What's your business, sir?
It's none of yours, actually. But I do have business here with the state attorney. I understand.
I'm not going to go down the
Let's just...
But I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out what is going on. And if she doesn't feel comfortable, is there somebody else can help?
Your job isn't to enforce people's feelings, it's to enforce the law. So her feelings of uncomfort are irrelevant. I didn't bring any pillows with me, unfortunately. But this is a public building, and that's a public lobby.
What are you trying to...
I'm here trying to document the process on filing criminal charges.
All right.
That's all.
That's all you need?
That's it.
Give me a second.
No, I'm going to go back into the public lobby.
Can you give her a second, please?
No, this is a public building. Am I being detained? Or am I free to go?
You're not being detained, but you're not free to go in there.
No, I'm either detained or I'm free to go. Which one is it?
You can go.
I am detained or I'm free to go?
You're free to go.
All right.
But you're not free to go in
So you're blocking my entrance from a public...
You're not free to go in here.
We asked you to give us a second.
I don't need to give you a second.
But we're trying to
Go
help.
ahead, go do what you gotta do.
This is a public lobby. This is in a public building. How dare you impede my traffic? How dare you?
Sir.
Officer Costello, you're making a huge mistake. First off, this is constitutionally protected activity. I owe you guys no explanation.
That's fine.
Anybody in the world can come into this.
So what I gathered was that you will need to come back with your police report. Whatever.
I have the police report.
Okay, and then they're going to give you an affidavit to fill
Okay,
out.
so that's why I'm here. I don't need to speak with you guys. I want to get back into this public lobby and handle my constitutionally protected business. So please get out of my way.
Sir, I already told you.
Ma'am.
To go with the door.
Please get out of my way.
No, I'm
You're
not.
impeding my traffic into a public lobby.
That's fine. I'm not getting out of your way, and I told you to wait till she comes back.
You're going to have a nice complaint on your jacket.
Okay.
What's your badge number?
13533.
13533.
Yes.
And that's T. Castillo. Can you tell me your email address so I don't have to go through the public record?
It's TERESA_Castillo at sheriff.org.
All right, thank you.
So this is the affidavit I was speaking of. You will take this, have it notarized, filled out, and bring it back with the original police report.
Do you work as a state attorney? So please get out of my way.
Here you go.
Please get out of my way.
Here you go, sir.
Get out of my way. Take your fake lashes, go that way, hit the bricks and beat it. I'm a journalist gathering content for a story. This is a public building. That's a public lobby. Okay. You have no right to impede me.
Okay.
So move, get out of the way. Call your supervisor up here, please.
So did they give you the phone? He doesn't want it. Okay.
I don't need to speak to these people. I want to speak to the supervisor. How dare you guys stand here and impede me from a public lobby? This is a public building. Public building. Then tell her to get the out of my way at this point. So why is she in my way?
You're not listening to me, sir.
I don't need to listen to you. You have no authority over me. I haven't committed a crime. So you have no authority over me. Because I have armed men and women with guns telling me I can't. Yes, there is. All right, you asked me a question. Are you going to let me answer it? The reason is
you're not listening to me, and I'm being.
I don't need to listen to you. I don't.
Because it's not going to happen.
You have no authority over me.
When you go in there and act silly like you did.
I didn't act silly. I walked into a public building. I'm done. I don't even want to talk to you. Get a supervisor. Get a supervisor. I'm trying to get in this public building. No, you can go over there. You can go over there.
You can go over there.
I haven't committed a crime.
Don't leave him. He ain't going in here.
Are we escorting him out the building or not?
Not yet.
Okay.
So, yeah, where's this supervisor at? You have no right to do this. No right. You're acting like goons. That's what you guys are acting like.
You're the one insulting her eyelashes, cursing. You're the one being rude and disrespectful.
Have you ever heard of the First Amendment? Protected free speech.
We have been very, very polite to you, and you've been disrespectful.
By polite, you're in respectful. You're telling me you're impeding my traffic into a public building. I have every right to be here. No one's impeding. She's guarding a door.
She is.
She's guarding a door.
She'll continue to do it.
So go get that supervisor. Let's see how this works, because this is crazy. You're gonna be looking foolish on the internet.
Sir, I don't look foolish on the internet.
You're gonna look foolish on the internet.
Criminal charges. I give so now. They don't even want him to be here. And he wants to get a story. He said he does, but he doesn't.
It's none of your. What I'm doing here is none of your business. I don't owe you an explanation.
We're not talking about it.
I'm talking to you. I'm exercising my right to free speech.
Well, you know what? If you wanted to know the bottom line, you wouldn't keep interrupting me so I could educate you on what.
But you're uneducated and you want to educate me?
No, I'm not uneducated.
You're uneducated. If you were educated, you would. Is that a private office?
You would keep interrupting me.
Yes, because you're giving me ignorant. That is a public lobby.
There is no because. You can't go in there and act like a silly law.
I wasn't acting like anything.
They did, and they said they're afraid of you. So here
Afraid of me?
story.
You're behind the glass and bulletproof glass.
Underneath the camera.
Huh? Shoving my camera where? Show me that on the tape.
I'm not showing you anything.
Exactly, because you can't. So stop digging yourself a hole with this ignorance and.
So stop.
You stop. I came here to conduct business. I didn't come.
You, at all.
You are.
I'm not calling you names.
It doesn't
That
matter.
shows my level of education. When you start calling people names, that shows you your level of education. So cut it out.
You cut it out. You have no right to do what you're doing. None. Yes, it is ridiculous. You're ridiculous, and so are your fake eyelashes.
Stop it.
No. What supervisor are you? BSO supervisor or?
I don't know. I want to speak to these officers, supervisors.
We can escort him out of the building. He can talk to the sergeant outside the building.
Yeah, that's what you can talk to them.
Yeah, come on.
I've got business with the state attorney.
No, you don't.
No,
Yes, I do.
So, come on, let's go. They're finished with you. Get in the elevator.
I need to talk to the state attorney.
They don't want to talk to you. Come on, let's go.
Are you?
Get in the elevator.
If I don't get in the elevator, are you going to arrest me? I want to speak to. I have every right to be here. I have every legal, constitutionally protected right to be here. I don't want to get arrested. If you're telling me that you will arrest me, I will gladly leave.
Hey, come here.
What business do you have with the state?
None of yours.
There you go.
I don't have to give.
So you have no business.
I will speak my business to the state attorney, not to you. You don't work for the state attorney.
Fill out a form, which he won't.
Yeah, they called for us to escort you out.
No, they called for you.
Having criminal charge, he wanted to file criminal charges. He's a journalist and he has a story for whatever he got going on. So he doesn't have no business.
I am documenting the process.
Nobody here wants to talk to him.
No.
I'm a member of the public, and I am requesting services of the public.
If they don't want to speak to you,
They don't have that.
leave, then you have
They
to
don't have that right. I haven't
they
committed a
do.
crime.
This is
So
their
can we
fault.
get a supervisor?
If they ask
Can we
you
get
to
a
leave,
listen,
then you have to leave.
officer? Can we get a supervisor up here, please? Because you guys are violating my rights.
My understanding is supervisor officer, just if you be patient with us, give us 5 minutes.
I shouldn't have to be patient, sir. I really shouldn't. I should be able to have free access into this public building that my tax dollars pay for.
Listen, I just showed up last, so if you don't mind me asking, is there anything I can ask them in your behalf?
No, I want to do it myself.
Let me just find out what happened and I'll see if I can give you a better answer.
He wants to file.
Here, this is what they're gonna give you.
How are you, sir?
I've been better.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm an attorney on duty and
Are you the state attorney?
yes, sir.
All right. First and foremost, why am I being denied access to this public lobby?
Okay, so I know how First Amendment works. You're
Okay.
allowed to access there. You're allowed to go in and record.
Correct.
Anything you can see, you can record.
He knows.
So he's allowed to record and he can access
Okay,
inside.
so why are we down here then? Why
I'm not
why
sure.
you guys-
Because you took someone's
I'm
feelings.
not sure who called you guys.
It was the lady right there, not the first one, not the first one, the second
So
one.
with your people at the front counter first?
Yes.
Before you- Okay, so why
So
are
he's
you?
allowed to be anywhere here. You guys can leave. I don't know if it's causing any other issues. But if he needs to record anything inside through that glass, he's allowed to.
Okay, for future references, can you guys
I'll
have
let him
inform
know.
him that and let him know that before we come down here
I already told
and
him.
get involved in
Of
whatever
course.
y'all have going on?
Yes.
Because now it's like, okay.
Yeah, I didn't know. No one called me, so they're not that educated on First Amendment. So I don't know if they called you directly, but he's fine.
It's the First Amendment that you swore an oath to. That one.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate you coming. Okay.
Kick
We
rocks.
can record, but that's not.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate that. I really do. So I'm a victim of a crime. I just wanted to document the process of trying to get charges brought. That's it.
Okay. Let me ask you, what kind of crime? What happened?
It was a simple battery. I've got the police report.
Okay. Give me about 5 minutes. Let me talk to my supervisor and see if you guys are, if you're.
And to avoid any confrontation like this.
I have a question actually for you.
What are you doing? I'm documenting the process of trying to get justice.
Okay, you can't audio or videotape.
Absolutely, I can.
No, he's not.
Absolutely, I can.
You guys want to take him out of here?
This is a public building.
Yeah, but you can't.
This is a public building,
Yeah,
sir.
but I'm
Get your
not
hand out of my.
consenting to it.
I'm not consenting you touching me.
I'm not consenting to it.
I didn't
So
consent
you'll
to you
have to
touching me. That's
leave.
assault. That's assault. That's assault. That is assault.
Hey, did you ask for a BSO supervisor?
I did, but the state attorney took care of it and explained to them that I have every right to be here, that this is a public lobby, that I can absolutely record in a public space, and that's what I'm doing. But he's still trying to give me a hard time over it. Can you tell him to stand down?
Stand down with what? What are you talking about?
Like, stop trying to, like, tell me you're going to escort me out of a public building. Stop being a goon.
They said you were creating a disturbance.
But I'm not,
That's
though.
why I'm here.
A mere person with a camera is not a disturbance.
I have a camera too.
Yeah.
Everybody's got cameras.
Correct. They got one right there, right? You know?
Okay.
But if he could, like, just chill out and, like, go somewhere.
He's good, man. He's good.
Well, he keeps on telling me he's going to escort me out of here and put hands on me.
I never said that.
Well, how are you going to escort me out? How are you going to escort me out? Hey, Sarge, can I ask you a question?
Sure, man.
So, someone touches me, a misdemeanor occurs in your guys' presence. If I want to file a criminal complaint about that, how would I do that? That state attorney put his hands on me in front of all your officers. I have it all on camera. And I just think that there should be some accountability there.
I think he reached out and touched your camera.
Yep, put his hands on it and physically tried to move me.
Is it broke? Is the camera damaged at all?
It's unwanted touch. Would be the criminal code on that. It's unwanted touch or battery.
I don't think he hit you.
He didn't hit me.
He put his hand over your camera.
No, he grabbed my camera.
Okay.
That is a crime. Is
it damaged?
I'm holding it. It's an extension of me. If I went and grabbed your camera, I promise you would charge me with battery of a law enforcement officer. I wouldn't be able to argue well. I didn't damage your body camera.
It's in a different context, though.
But it's really not. It's the same thing, man.
Well, that's a different
Like that radio thing you got on your shoulder. If I went and grabbed that,
Well, it's a different context.
I'm still going to get
I've
charged.
had people touch my belt and stuff like that. It's what the...
If I went and physically grabbed your radio thing, I promise you I'm going to end up in handcuffs and I'm going to be charged with a crime.
Well, I think if I were in civilian clothes, it's different when you're a police officer. Because you can't, batter a police officer. But I don't think I would charge you.
You can't batter a civilian either.
I don't think you would, if you touched my camera, I don't think I'd charge you with battery.
It might be under your discretion, but if you wanted to, you certainly could. You can't just reach out to someone. That's an unwanted touch. Are you saying because he's a state attorney, he's above the law?
Absolutely not.
And how would I get that gentleman's name? The one that put his hands on my equipment and grabbed at me.
I'm not sure, sir.
You don't know his name?
Oh, you like it like that?
I'm not even sure if I should give you his name. I can give you my name.
It's public, man.
To continue. We're no longer going to
Thank
speak
you,
to you,
sir.
sir.
All
Thank you.
right, can I get another packet?
Yes.
Well, I need 2. See what you caused? Hope you learned your lesson today, Lena. The public has a right to record in here. You should be ashamed of yourself.
The auditor goes to report a battery at the Fort Lauderdale airport and ends up getting battered again, this time by the system itself. After being shoved by a man at the JetBlue counter, the auditor tries to do everything right, report the crime, provide video evidence, follow up with the detective. Instead, deputies brush him off, and when he returns to meet the detective, he gets trespassed from the entire airport for a year just for filming. Then the real madness hits on the 8th floor of the state attorney's office. The moment he walks into the public lobby, staff panic and call BSO, claiming it's illegal to record. Deputies block the entrance, threaten to escort him out, and flat out deny access to a public space he has every constitutional right to enter. And then it escalates. A state attorney actually grabs his camera. An unwanted touch caught on multiple cameras while deputies stand there doing nothing. Finally, another attorney, one who actually understands the First Amendment, steps in and corrects everyone. He's allowed to record, he's allowed to be here. Only then does he finally get his paperwork to move forward with charges. A simple battery report turned into a full-on rights battle, and a massive walk of shame for the state attorney's office and BSO.
So I was able to make a phone call, and
you do not have permission at this point to record our property because it is private property, or any of our vehicles, nothing, because everything is on private property. And so we are going to have to ask you to delete anything that you have already recorded.
This actually don't delete. And that's
it looks
why
like a phone, and typically phones do have that option.
see we take that feature off of it. There's a feature you can actually take that off.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
For certain situations.
But that is what we're going to have to ask you to do. And if you're not willing to do so, and you also have to leave, and you're not able to record any longer.
With all due respect, Miss, you said Hamina, right? That's why I was letting Matt know, and you as well, that I wasn't going to go like in or on you guys' property.
I understand, but
I
you
was
are
just
recording our private property.
Yes, ma'am. I am doing that.
And like, especially the thing with the vehicles and the license plates. That's also, I mean, I get it's in public, but to us that just...
Yeah, Hamina.
Yes.
Can you look at my feet? Can you look at my feet?
Why?
Where am I standing?
Okay. If you're not willing to leave, then I am going to call the non-emergency police line and have them come out here to speak with you, okay?
Now you making me nervous. Like, why would you call them though?
It's up to you. I've already laid out the options, and so if you're not willing to leave, I am going to have to call.
And same thing, you know, I laid out mine too. You know, I'm just going to stay right here on the sidewalk. And I let you know everything I was doing. You know, I was very polite with you as well.
Of course.
But I am going to have to call, so you let me know.
I mean, I have a job to do. I do have to get the back end.
No, that's okay.
So
I'm going to go ahead and give you a call then. Thank you.
I still don't understand.
We can definitely understand why it makes you uncomfortable. Yeah. But, I mean, with him being on the sidewalk, there's really nothing we can do. If he came in or he was on his property there, we could obviously ask him to leave, but he's just standing there, unfortunately. Yeah. He might go somewhere else, we could. He did.
If he comes onto the property, then
Yeah, if he comes on the property at all, y'all don't want him here.
he could be trespassed.
Or if you want to, we can go ahead and just tell them, like, hey, they don't want the property at all. Yeah. And we can ban him now. However, he does come on the property, we can go ahead and if he shows up and gets on the property, we can arrest him for trespassing. I think it's with that. Yeah. Okay.
This is, I've done a lot of these calls.
Definitely word it in a way like, hey man, I'm not gonna run your name. I'm not trying to like see if you have any warrants or anything. I literally just want your name and your date of birth so that I can log with my dispatch that you're not allowed on this property at all. They just want you banned. We obviously know you haven't been on their property, but they want it documented that we've trespassed you and you're not allowed on the property at all. I'm renewing with our dispatch to ban you. I'm not running you. I'm not trying to keep you out. Yeah, just say, can I get your name and your date of birth? I'm not trying. I don't need your ID if you have an ID.
Hey, Sergeant.
Me?
Probably the sergeant.
There's no sergeant out here.
I seen her with stripes. What?
Corporal.
Corporal.
It's almost a sergeant.
Yeah, it's like a. She's moving up in the ranks. It's like a supervisor assistant. Can you do one more thing? Can you put down the call for service number for me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, Sanchez.
Get your name. What was your name?
Mr. Banks.
Mr. Banks.
Yes, ma'am.
First and last name?
Yes, Robin. Friends call me Rob.
Robin. Last name?
Banks.
Banks. Robin. R-O-B-I-N or R-O-B?
You can just put Rob.
Robin Banks. What's your date of birth, Mr. Banks?
My date of birth?
Yes, sir. They just want you banned from the property. We're just going to log your name with our dispatch to let them know that you're not allowed on the property.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't on their property, and I don't have no intentions on going in or on their property.
And I understand that. They want us to ban you and trespass you from their property even though you haven't been on it.
Even though I haven't been on the property?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You mind if you get like a supervisor out here, please?
Sure.
An actual supervisor now? Always goes left, everybody. Yeah, because I saw some laws here say you don't have to like ID unless you're driving or you've been arrested. So just for them just saying, hey, don't come back on the property.
So
y'all can just say that. They don't actually like need ID for that.
I'm not asking for your ID. I just want your name and your date of birth so I can log it with my dispatch so that if you're ever contacted again on the property, that we know that you're banned from the property. That's it. I'm not running your name. I'm not checking to see if you have warrants. Hey man, I'm not gonna run your name. I'm not trying to like see if you have any warrants or anything. I literally just want your name and your date of birth so that I can log with my dispatch that you're not allowed on this property at all. They just want you banned. Nothing like
that. I'd just rather stay anonymous. If we can do that, you can cancel your supervisor, but if you kind of press the issue on that, we probably need...
I'll let my supervisor make that determination when he gets out here.
Okay, well, look, come on with the supervisor. Too long. Okay. I thought the officers did great until they saying they don't want me on their property. I'm like, well, I wasn't there and I have no intention.
Right. They have a right to ban you, but go ahead.
That's fine, but it seemed like we got to a point where they're trying to like demand me for my ID or my name.
Well, they need that to ban you from the property. So here's what we're going to do, because I understand your concern.
And I'm just...
I understand. Here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to send an officer in there and see if anybody there wants to pursue charges for harassment for pulling surveillance on the bank. Okay, if they want to do that, then we're going to go ahead and open up a case. Investigation. I will send that to the prosecutors to find out. I'll call them right now to see what they want to do about that. If that's the case, then you're obligated by law to identify yourself.
And that's wild, sir, because I'm out here exercising. I'm out here conducting a constitutional protected activity.
Yeah, you have every right to. But if they feel like they're harassed or the bank, there's exceptions for pulling surveillance on banks. You understand that, right?
So real quick, just let me speak. I'm not going to cut you off.
No, you're good.
Okay, I'm out here conducting a constitutional protected activity.
Yes, sir.
You cannot turn a constitutional protected activity into a crime.
Absolutely, we can.
You can turn a constitution.
So you can't just claim you have a constitutional right if you're breaking the law.
Free press. I'm just out here recording.
Even a media.
It doesn't matter, sir.
Listen to what I'm saying.
You are the sergeant.
Listen to what I'm saying. Okay, just because you're claiming a constitutional right does not mean you're not violating laws. I could claim constitutional right.
I'm doing what you're doing. This is the First Amendment.
Right. I understand what you're saying.
Free press.
What they're saying is absolutely. But pulling surveillance on a bank is different than just. It's like running into the building saying, bomb.